welcome back to my channel. I hope this video finds you all very well today. I am so excited to be back. First of all, I know it's been a hot minute, but your girl is back, okay? She has finally put herself together and she's here today, right now. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to create this makeup look that I have on today, of course. I didn't really know where I was going with this at first, but this is just where we ended up, okay? We're just going with the flow today. But other than that, if you guys are interested in simply watching or learning how to create this makeup look, then just please keep on watching. Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this look, of course. I do already have the left side of my eye completed. I was looking through my drawers to see what palette I wanted to play with today, and I came across this one from Colourpop. This is in a Love Triangle palette. Yeah, nothing too crazy today. As you guys can see, this look is pretty soft. All right, first I'm gonna go in with this base from Plouise times Mitchell. This is their Acid Rain collection, and this is in the shade Ibiza. I am going to be using this base first, that way the solid shadow that I'm gonna be using today, which is only one, it's really going to make it 10 times more pigmented. Since these shadows are really soft, I really wanted to make the eyeshadow pop. So I am just going to swirl the product straight from the base. Make sure I have even product all over the brush, and the brush that I'm going to be using to blend this all out is the Morphe M441 blending brush. I am going to start blending this all over the entire crease and outer corner, and I'm just going to bring this up a little bit higher as well towards that inner corner. Sorry, I did bring you guys a little bit closer because I knew it was a little bit hard to see, but this should work. Okay, next we're gonna go in with this in a Love Triangle palette from Colourpop. I'm gonna be taking Up Level, which is the purple pastel shade in the palette, and I'm just going to dip my brush in there real good. Just really want to set that base, and that's how it looks. It's a pretty simple eye look, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know why, I just really loved how these look together. Okay, next we're gonna be creating the cut crease, and I'm gonna be using this WetNwild liquid Catsuit. This is their cream liquid eyeshadows. I will list for you guys down below, but they're actually really good. I was actually really impressed on how well the eyeshadow consistency blended all throughout the lid, so I really liked it. I am also going to be taking my Acid Rain flat brush, which is my favorite to create cut creases with. It is so amazing just because look at how flat this brush is. It's so bomb. I am going to be going a little bit higher than my natural cut crease because I really want the white and the glitter to really pop and show even when I have my eyes open. So even though I normally don't have an issue with that, but I still want the crease to be a little dramatic. So I'm also not going to drag the cut crease all the way down to the outer corner. I'm really just going to stop right here on the center. I'm gonna be taking this sparkly shade here. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna go in with Clarity first, and then I'm gonna go in with All Aura again, which is this shade first, and then this one here. Now I'm gonna move on to the sparkly one, which sort of surprisingly it really doesn't get everywhere, but you just have to be careful. And so far the glitter is sticking really well. this side. So I really like this eyeshadow. Okay, next I'm going to be taking Up Level again, that purple pastel shade. And I'm just going to blend out that outer edge of the crease, just so everything can look seamlessly. I'm going to be using this Mercier Caviar eye color stick in the shade Cocoa, which is my favorite brown. Just going to be using a tiny brush like this to smudge it and create that wing liner on the eyes. And this is from BeBella Cosmetics. This is RG225 brush. So next I'm going to be moving on to a different palette. This one is from Urban Decay, and this is their new Naked palette. How stunning is this? It is so beautiful. Okay, so for the liner, I am going to be mixing these two shades, and I'm just going to be using these to smudge out the wing liner and to give it more of a vibe, you know, because right now it's looking a little bit dual, a little bit just brown and just there. So I do want to add a little bit of something to spice it up a tiny bit. All right, moving on to the face, I'm going to be moisturizing my skin with this Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream from Touch in Sol. This is so good, and I just noticed it matches my eyes, but it's so good. It really does moisturize and hydrate your skin to a whole nother level. I love adding this after I'm done doing my skincare routine at night, and then in the morning my skin just wakes up feeling super amazing. So I'm gonna be adding this. I've been really loving this, and it smells so good. I'm just gonna add this. It feels amazing when you're massaging this into your skin. It's just like, oh, it feels so refreshing. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is in the shade 228. Moving on to cream contour, I am going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the shade N8. I also used to use this all the time, and now I just kind of stopped using it, obviously, but I always come back to it. It's just foundations are 10 times way easier to blend out. Next, I'm going to be using the TooFaced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer in the shade Golden Beige. I'm going to add a tiny bit underneath the eyes, also on the bridge of the nose, and just a tiny bit to clean up that contour a little bit, and on the chin. I am going to be using this pink corrector, and I'm going to add this as my second concealer, and this is really just going to brighten up that under eye area for me. So I know I've been gone for a little while. I kind of just went MIA a little bit in the month of June. If you guys don't know, I'm a makeup artist, so I had a studio in Arlington, and then I transitioned to Dallas. So that threw me off completely, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty hard for me to get in the groove of things, get back to normal, just because my schedule was off, and then just me trying to get used to the change that I was experiencing. And recently, Brian and I have also started the process of moving out. I'm super excited, obviously, because if you guys know us, we've been living with Brian's parents for a really long time now, and I feel like this is the time, especially for me. I just feel it in my body, mind, and soul that this is just the time to spread my wings and fly away. I feel like you just know when it's the right time, and I feel like right now it's the right time for us. We are very excited, but we're also very nervous because this is going to be the first time we're moving out on our own 100% completely. So it is a little bit nerve-wracking for the both of us, because I feel like for anyone that's moving out into their first home, apartment, whatever the case might be, it's always that what if in the back of your head. you know. I know Brian is a little bit sad because, you know, he really hasn't ever left home. He's always lived with his parents, and I can see how hard and how sad it's going to be when he actually does fully move out. And even when we did break the news to his mom and his dad that, you know, we were moving out, Brian's mom was just crying, and it was so sad. But I mean, they understand this is what life is. It was bound to happen at one point, and it's gonna be sad too for me because I'm not gonna see them every day now, because I saw them every day, and that's another change that I have to deal with. So it's just a lot going on in my life right now, okay? It is. There's a lot going on. Okay, for setting powder, I'm going to be using this Pretty Vulgar The Powder Room Matte About It in the shade 147. This translucent powder reminds me so much of the LOreal Mercier powder, which in fact, they are coming out with a new honey shade. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys. I actually think I just got it in the mail. So I went ahead and completed the left eye because I didn't really know what I was going to do for the lower lash line, and as you guys can see, it was pretty simple. So the first thing I'm going to be grabbing is this white pencil from the Colourpop Fresh Out BFF Cream Gel Liner Kit. It looks like this. They do come in this little pack of colors, all pastel shades. So cute. I'm going to be using these two, but first I'm going to go in with the white one. I'm going to be adding this to the waterline. Next, I'm going to be taking the same Plouise shade, Ibiza shade, and I'm going to be taking a small, very detailed brush, okay, for the very lower lash line. I'm going to be adding a tiny bit of that and smudging it right underneath that white waterline. Going back in with the In A Love Triangle palette, I'm going to be taking that same pastel purple shade, and I'm just going to set that base. Okay, I'm going to be going in with the Naked palette again, and I'm going to be taking all of these 3 shades here. I'm pretty much just going to mix these all together on the lower lash line just to kind of make it a little bit more purple and a little bit more pink as well. I think I'm going to be changing the white liner to this pink one here. For the inner corner, I'm going to go in with a different palette. This is from BeBella Cosmetics, and this is their Maroon Mayhem palette. And I'm going to be taking this shade first just as a base before we do add the glitters. Just going to add this right here on the center. Next, I'm going to be adding another pigment to the inner corner, and this one is from my good friend Jose Lopez. He just recently came out with these glitter toppers, and I am obsessed. So I'm going to be using the shade Ice Me Out. I'm going to be adding a little bit of glitter glue to it as well, just so it can really grab on. And I'm going to take it with a small brush and just really lightly feather it in. Ooh, do you guys see that? Yes. And lastly, I'm going to be taking this Go Get Glitter. I don't think it has a specific name for this specific glitter, but if I find it, I will list it for you guys down below. But the brand is Go Get Glitter, and I'm going to be using a few of these flakes to add on the inner corner as well. All right, here is the first one. I'm going to add it right here. For lashes, I'm going to be using these FineAss lashes.
Oh my god. The name is literally right here. What is wrong with me? I literally looked all around the package to see where the name was, and it's right here. Okay guys, Bossy. These are our Bossy.
All right, we are almost finished, guys. We just have to complete the face and the lips. So the first thing that I'm going to be using is, of course, the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I always get asked what brush this is. I feel like I always say it, which is why I sometimes stop saying it, but this is the Morphe M530. This is one of my favorite brushes to bronze, contour, and add blush with. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Dandelion Twinkle by Benefit. Also, this highlight is very subtle. It's not super dramatic, but I still want to add a little bit of this. And lastly, another Benefit product. Oh my god, I just noticed, literally, this is like my favorite trio right here. But I'm gonna be using also from Benefit. This is the Galifornia blush. I love how amazing these products smell. Like, it's been already a while since I've used this and it still smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna be doing the lips now, and I think, I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Makeup Talk lip liner first. Guys, I'm so sad. You guys know I've been having this mirror for a really long time now, and it just fucking broke. I dropped it and it finally gave up. I'm so sad. Moving on, I'm gonna be using Mud Wrestler now from MAC Cosmetics, and I'm gonna be using this pretty much all over the lip. And lastly, I'm gonna be adding this Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. Okay, so I did decide to add some jewels to this look just to make it a little bit more fun and interesting. Alright guys, so that completes today's makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It is so good to be back, and it's crazy to even say that this video is going to be my last video in this room. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry. It's definitely a bittersweet feeling, but it's still very sad because I was here filming for, I think, 4 years. It's sad, but I'm excited and I'm very happy for this new beginning, and yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for staying tuned and watching today's video. You guys know I am super appreciative for every single one of you. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you guys are interested in any of the products mentioned throughout this entire video, I will be listing everything down below in the description, as well as my social media. That way you guys know what I do when I'm not on YouTube. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys.